Hey guys, it's an early Christmas here at TFL because Andre's like a kid with a new toy.
Yes.
And by the way guys, this video is brought to you by our friends over at 5 Star Tuning. What do they do, Andre?
Well, they tune trucks, 4 trucks more specifically, but today we're receiving 2 trucks, not one. And they're here for the 2020 Gold Hitch towing testing, our competition. And we have 2 of them. And let's kind of unveil it because it's like a big giant present box. Look at this.
I know this is a big box toy for big boys. And the one that I'm super excited about is actually the one you really can't see yet. It's the red one. But let's talk about the blue one first.
Yeah, the dually. So this is a 2020 Ford Super Duty. It's an F250. As you can see, it's a dually, of course, and it's in this blue jeans color, right? It's a working truck, but it's more than a working truck because it's a King Ranch. It has nearly every option, and it's a brand new diesel. This is their 2020 Ford Super Duty, latest 3rd generation diesel with 1,050 pound-feet of torque, and it's going to go up against the GM truck and also Ram later in the year for heavy towing with over 30,000 pounds.
So Andre, what's your plan? You're going to run this thing up the Ike Gauntlet against the 2 competitors?
Yeah, so GMC 3500 HD, which is also a diesel, which is also a 10-speed. This is a 10-speed. And I have a giant trailer. It's a giant gooseneck trailer, 40 feet long. It's the biggest trailer we've ever used.
And what did you put on that trailer?
I put a Cat mini excavator, and the total trailer weight is over 30,000 pounds.
Whoa, so we're going to be towing 30,000 pounds up the Ike.
Yes.
Weather permitting. Now, of course, the truck that we're really excited about, let's walk out of the sun so you can kind of get a glimpse at it. It looks like a regular old F250, but it's not, is it, Andre?
No, that's the red truck. Has a 7.3, also nicknamed Godzilla, gas V8 engine, and this is why I think I'm the most excited, because this is the first time we actually have this truck here in Colorado. Once the trucks roll off the truck, we'll be able to open the hood and actually show you the engine. But the rating is 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque.
So what do you say? Let's watch them roll these 2 bad boys off the truck. Andre, you are like a kid on Christmas morning.
Yes. Do you know?
Wait, is it Christmas morning in Russia or is it some other day?
Well, it used to be back in the day. It used to be New Year's.
Okay.
But never mind.
All
never
right.
mind.
He's too excited. He's just like with a new toy. I can't blame him. And by the way, we will also be testing the 7.3 with the Tremor, but that is still coming. So I know if you're wondering about that, yes, that is not the Tremor, but it is a new 7.3. So guys, one last question before we watch him roll it off the truck. We're looking at getting a new truck this year. As you know, the Rebel is done. So we're thinking about getting one of these for long-term tests. Let us know in the comments below what truck you'd like us to see for 2020 as a long-term truck. And keep in mind, we can only afford one. It can't be a Ram. That was what we just had. So it's either this or Chevy. So, or Toyota.
Yeah, and which engine? Let us know as well. Because I'm kind of clamoring for the 7.3. I think it could be good. There is a rumor that it might be supercharged. Maybe an aftermarket company might come up with a supercharger for it. So there's a lot of good rumors. It also has a 10-speed automatic.
All right.
So,
all right, let's roll these bad boys off.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the sound of our brand new 6.7 liter Power Stroke. But guys, check this out. Also, look at the differential. It's got cooling fins on it. This truck is ready for some heavy towing. And we will be doing a lot of heavy towing with it. Alright guys, so this is a King Ranch version of the dually. It's got almost every option you can put on the King Ranch. It's a 4-wheel drive. Of course, it's a crew cab. Can you guess how much it costs, MSRP? Look at the new unique grille. Well, I'm not gonna keep you waiting. It's about 82,000 bucks, which is a lot of money, but it's also a lot of truck. Oh yeah.
We made a deal with Ford basically that if they gave it to us early, we would actually hold off on the driving impressions until January. So we will be doing a bunch of testing with it, but we will do a lot of walk around. So we'll basically do everything we can with it outside of driving it and giving you driving impressions.
Yes.
All right, so let's do this. Let's put them nose to nose behind the office,
Okay.
and then why don't you give them just a really good walk around of both?
Oh, heck yeah.
And show them what's new, because let's say we're not driving them, we're just walking around them.
No, but people want to see them.
Yeah.
All right, did my walk around, signed off on the trucks, and I got both keys. I got the King Wrench, and I've got the XLT. Yeah, the keys are quite a lot different, and the pricing is a lot different. So let me just walk you around the dually first. We haven't had a King Ranch truck in a long time for a Super Duty, and here's a way you can tell it's a 2020 truck and not a 2019. Let me walk around this way. It is really the grille. So it's got the new nostrils here and the scut underneath, and how the headlight wraps around into the grille. That's unique for 2020 trucks. And if you look down below, take a look at the chin spoiler. It's quite large right here, and it is a four-wheel drive truck. So is the other F250 we got, and this, I haven't seen a chin spoiler quite like this, and I'm pretty sure it's for fuel efficiency. So a lot of air does not go underneath the truck, and we'll be testing fuel efficiency on these trucks, both of them, and we'll let you know in a future video in January. Let's look inside. It is truly like Christmas because I get to unwrap these trucks, and this is a King Ranch, so of course luxurious leather is still here. And for 2020, Ford was saying that they tried to put some nice touches and also try to improve the quality of the interior. But of course, heavy duty trucks are about capability. So take a look here. This dually diesel 4x4 has a payload of 5,314 pounds. That's a really competitive, really good payload for a four-wheel drive truck. Of course, if you get a two-door, two-wheel drive truck with still an 8-foot bed, that's how you get those highest payload ratings of over 7,000 pounds. But for a well-equipped, luxurious truck, over 5,300 pounds is a really good number. Let's look in the back in the bed before we look under the hood. Of course, it's a dually, so it must have an 8-foot bed. And I've asked Ford, GM, and Ram to get me a heavy-duty towing package for the dualies, and they have. Let me show you the Gooseneck Ball. Oh yeah, check this out. This is 3-inch diameter Gooseneck Ball. It's really heavy duty. It's meant for 30,000 pounds and above. And all the dually trucks for towing will be using the large gooseneck connection, because once you get into those heavy weights, you gotta have, you know, strong enough hitches to support it. So that's really good stuff. Of course, you could also put in a fifth wheel attachment for your trailer. Of course, you have the tailgate step, and inside the bed, if you come around this way, there's still the electric plugs here. So you've got a 7-pin connector, and you also have Ford's camera connection. So you can wire the trailer with a camera, and also have your trailer camera, which is a state-of-the-art currently for pretty much every heavy-duty truck. All right, let's look under the hood and see what's going on there, and then I'll let you hear this beast. So this is a third-generation 6.7 liter diesel, and under the hood it's pretty crowded because this engine is big, and of course it's powerful. Currently, it is the most powerful diesel you can get on a heavy-duty pickup truck. 475 horsepower and 1,050 pound-feet of torque. And it's made it to their new heavy-duty 10-speed automatic transmission. It's not the same as an F-150 10-speed. We've shown you some footage of it in the past. It's physically larger, and of course it's more heavy-duty because it has to support over 1,000 pound-feet of torque. So that's quite a lot. The rear end on this truck is a 355, which is what they're doing for all 2020 trucks. I'll be curious to see how it does on fuel efficiency. Well, let me fire it up and so you could hear it in the back. But you probably came to this video for this, the brand new Godzilla 7.3 liter gas V8 truck. And let's just walk around it really quick. So it's a crew cab, of course, as you can see. It's a four-wheel drive and it's an XLT. For a 3/4 ton segment in 2020, I've asked every heavy-duty manufacturer, GM, Ram, and Ford, to provide more of a basic truck, a gas-powered 3/4 ton, and Ford brought this. And I'm really glad it's in red because it's really hard to film trucks in black. Yes, I get to unwrap this one too. And this is a cloth interior, but it's got a 6-person configuration. So XLT is not their base truck, that's the XL. But you still have your cup holders right here. You still have your 6-person configuration. And you have a little cubby hole in the middle here. Of course, you have a column mounted shifter, and this is a gas truck, but it also has a 10-speed automatic transmission. I'm pretty excited about testing this one. Talking about capability, we have to talk about payload again. This 4x4 has a payload of 3,179 pounds. And of course, yes, once again, it's not their highest payload rating in the 2020 Super Duty, but for a relatively well-equipped crew cab, it's highly competitive. So let's look in the back and see what's going on there. This is what they call a standard bed. And once again, it's equipped with a gooseneck package because I have to compare it against GM and Ram, and we're towing a gooseneck trailer, which is that Cimarron giant horse trailer that weighs approximately 16,000 pounds. And that's what we're comparing all 3/4 tons trucks with. Once again, check it out. This is an XLT, but it still has those plugs in the bed, including the camera connection. So although this is more of a base truck, it does have a few options, and I'll tell you the price of it just at the end of the video. I want to show you the Goose Neck Kit because it's packaged really well. So once again, in the back here, they have their storage tray, which is this under-seat storage. And there's actually a cable. This is part of the camera system for the trailer. So I'll have to learn more about this. But this is their Gooseneck Kit. And this is not a 3-inch ball. This should be 2 5/16. So you can kind of tell, I mean, it's much smaller. But still, this might be actually a 2-inch. So I may have to use my 2 5/16. And that's the difference. I believe this is a 2-inch versus the big 3-inch on the dually. When you're towing heavy, you gotta have the equipment for safety and security, more strength. Let's see the 7.3. Okay. Booyah! You could tell there's a lot more space under here, but it's still a brand new, all new design. And it actually, as far as I can tell, visibly, really easily, it doesn't say 7.3, it doesn't say Godzilla, it doesn't say Super Coyote or anything else, but it's their brand new design. It's a push rod, and it's just meant for work. Ford says it's built for low-end torque, and the rating is 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. And a lot of us, when the spec first came out several months ago, A lot of you guys said, well, wait a minute, I expected more power. What about 500 horses? Well, this is why this video is also sponsored by 5-Star Tuning, is because they will be working on this engine. And if you do want those higher numbers, higher output from this big block, Ford calls it a big block engine, it'll be available very soon. You've seen what 5-Star has done with the other EcoBoost and also 5-liter V8 trucks. But you have an air intake right here. As I said, it's a 10-speed automatic transmission. This looks to be a one single battery setup. You can also get dual battery setups optionally on the diesel and the gas trucks. And well, let's hear it. Let's rev it and see how it sounds. And for 2020, Super Duties come with a trailer backup assist feature, which steers the truck for you if you have it set up with your trailer and the camera system. The 7.3-liter gas engine is not the base engine in the new Super Duty. That's still the 6.2, so you do have to pay a little bit more, about $2,000 to get the big gas engine and a 10-speed in this truck. And with all the options, including the camera system, this truck does have a 360 camera system. The final MSRP sticker price is $53,000 for this 4x4. So yes, it's not in the 40s, but I think it's well equipped for the price. Well, there you have it. I'm pretty excited to be testing these brand new trucks. And after January 21st, we will publish all the results, towing on the iGauntlet, fuel economy, and everything else we could package for you guys. And go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real world truck reviews. And don't forget, Mondays and Fridays at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, we have our live show on TFL Now channel. Please come by and let's have a discussion about trucks.